Hello everyone, my name is Lanna, and I'm here to talk bias recognition. Everyone has an implicit bias on certain aspects of life, whether it be something as small as not inviting your friend to a hangout, or something as big as not hiring a female for a particular job because you believe that men do it better than women. Every individual has a biased opinion on something, whether we deny it or not. But here's a question you may want to consider. Do we truly recognize our biases? How good are we at doing so? And why does it matter? Is there any way we can improve on this? First, we need to know what bias is. Well, in section 8.3 in our textbook, scientists define bias as feeling and views of the world that distort memory of the past, meaning that our brain has altered the information on a world event and has made it to fit into our desired image. Having biases can affect thoughts and initial memories, especially when we feel it's more beneficial to us. But can we recognize it when we have a favorable opinion in a certain situation? The short answer would be no. I myself have a hard time recognizing my own biases. An example would be assigning tasks to my younger siblings. I tend to assign the bigger task to my 15-year-old sister. I feel that she would have a better capability of understanding how to get it done rather than giving it to my 10-year-old brother. I never saw it as a negative thing until my sister had told me she'd felt that our brother is capable of doing some of the tasks that she was doing. So, it's important to recognize our biases and acknowledge the change in them. Here are some examples of how bias actually works in real-world concepts.
Take a look at these 4 kids. These preschool teachers watched a video of them playing for a 2016 study. The study asked them to press the enter key every time they saw a behavior that could become a potential challenge. But the thing about the study is it's kind of deceptive. There's actually no misbehavior in the video. The kids are actors, and the researchers were using eye tracking software because what they really wanted to know was when teachers expect misbehavior, who are they watching? The study found that both white and black teachers spent more time gazing at black boys than other children. Black boys make up less than a quarter of the nation's preschoolers, but more than 40% of preschool suspensions.
But why does it matter if we recognize it or not? Well, biases affect our everyday lives, from the people that are hired in jobs, the degree of punishment an individual gets, and much more unfair treatment in economies, slowly surrounding our world with an unequal treatment and stunting how an individual grows. Biases can also affect our children's future. An example would be my old friend in middle school. My friend, let's call her Maya. Maya's parents did not like people of darker skin color because they thought they were less than them as far as money. One day, a girl had asked to sit with us at a lunch table because all the other tables were full. Maya denied her based on her skin color and began calling her names such as a poor kid or a brokey. After a while, I stopped being friends with Maya. But I heard from a little friend that her parents got called into the office about Maya bullying that girl consistently, and her parents were furious, saying they didn't teach their daughter how to act like that. The sad truth is, they did. Through their actions and the things that they say, they pass it down to their children without realizing it. We don't understand how our biases affect others until someone else does it. But we can improve our self-recognition and begin to change our biases to facts and fairness. So yes, we can get better at recognizing our own biases, but it takes work. We can do this by understanding why we think in certain ways and what caused for us to form our bias, whether it be a bad encounter with someone of a certain color or an incident you had with a person of a certain gender. After realizing these aspects, we begin to evolve our awareness. Sometimes realizing the reason of one certain bias may lead to the reasoning of another bias you have originally formed. Initially, becoming self-aware and seeking for ways to improve, such as interacting with people with different stories, seeing the story from all other perspectives, challenging your personal ideas, and changing the way you think overall. We all have biases. That's part of being human. But bias doesn't make us bad. It just makes us responsible. The more we understand our blind spots, the better we can navigate a world that desperately needs clarity, compassion, and change. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk.